Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights. I am JD Nero, aka He Who Pods, aka Rearview Mirror.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B, aka Cool Grandma, but not really.
And we got one topic for y'all and one topic only tonight. So
The Grammys. The Grammys.
yeah.
They happened last night. Music's biggest night.
Yeah.
Um,
You say
and
that every year, and every year I feel like whatever. But I know that's their tagline and that's the truth. I just be feeling like
I mean, and it matters to them. We have this conversation every year, but
I know,
it
I know
matters to them.
it does,
It
it
does.
does,
Even the
and
ones who
as
complain
we
about
already
it.
know,
Yeah. Especially the ones who complain about it.
yeah,
It matters. You know, some of us. I mean, listen, being a really rich and famous music artist is, quantifiable enough as far as I'm concerned. But, but yeah, like being recognized by your peers and people who have blazed the trail, people who know music, people who are music industry people, all the whole long list of music adjacent people that vote
yeah.
for
And
Grammy
we've
winners.
discussed before the
Yeah.
financial benefits and the career benefits of winning a Grammy. We've discussed it before, so I get it. It's just every time I hear that
Absolutely.
tagline, I'm like,
No, I get it. I understand. And I think to some degree, yeah, we all want to be, above this sort of thing. We want it to not matter, but it does. It does. It matters to some people. So, here we are. And it's sometimes entertaining. So so that's
yeah,
why we're here. We're here for that part of it. But yeah, so some standouts. I like to give a little recap before we get into who won. But some standouts. We'll start with Kendrick Lamar because this is a very hip hop heavy podcast. And Kendrick Lamar now has 27 Grammys. He won 5 Grammys last night. His 27 puts him ahead of Jay-Z, and he is now the most decorated rapper at the Grammys. Jay-Z has 25 and Kendrick has 27.
yeah,
So I thought that was a cool stat. I mean, he's in good company. So thought this was very cool.
yeah.
And
And I'll be honest, when you told me that last night, I was like, Jay Z had that many Grammys. Wow, it really didn't register with me prior that Jay Z had so many.
yeah, yeah.
So that was really interesting to find out, and then find
Mhm.
out, and now he's been topped.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Steve, I know you're a movie guy, so I have to say this. Steven Spielberg has achieved EGOT status. He won a Grammy yesterday. So
Yep,
he now has an Emmy, a Grammy,
a Tony.
um, a Tony, and an Oscar. Very cool. I mean, there's under 30 people in the world who have EGOT status. So, kind of cool. What else? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get into like who won, but I do want to shout out our girl Kaylani. She won 2 awards last night. That was exciting for Folded.
Of course,
Best R&B
it's
performance
great.
and best R&B song. You know what? Let me just get into the winners.
It's a good idea.
All right, so here we go. Record of the year. Wait, does it tell us who won? You see, I tried to go. Okay, I see where they did it. I went to the Grammy website. So they have it a little, it's very subtle where it says winner. But anyway, record of the year, Bad Bunny was nominated, Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA, Chappell Roan, and Rose and Bruno Mars. And Luther won. Kendrick Lamar with SZA. And really funny moment when when it was time to announce this award. Cher announced that Luther Vandross won it.
Holler. She was like, Luther? I know Luther. That's my guy. Luther Vandross? Man, that's my nigga right there.
She better not be saying that.
Please.
No, no, please. That
Cher didn't know where she was. That's the point I'm making here.
and Cher needs to remember that.
Cher didn't know where she was, okay? Cher probably just got the Mario coins knocked out of her right before she
Maybe
went up there to present with her, what is he, 30-year-old husband or boyfriend or whatever?
something like that.
Get your money, boy.
From what I understand, so I didn't watch the show, but from what I understand, she had just won a Lifetime Achievement Award that she didn't know she was going to win, and it happened right before she had to present. So she was going to walk off stage, and then they had to bring her back to walk on stage. I feel like it was very poorly produced.
That's what it
I
sounds.
didn't
That's
see
what
the whole
it sounds like.
thing.
Also, I
Yeah.
just want to add for all the people out there who like that phrase I used, it's actually wrong. You don't get the Mario coins knocked out of you. That's Sonic the Hedgehog. But anyway,
You're right. You jump on the coins in Super Mario. Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Millennial lore.
yeah.
Because not everyone would know that. But anyway.
Because people
Album of
just
the
like saying shit and then they just run with it, even when
Yeah.
it's wrong. But Mario doesn't get the coins knocked out of him ever.
Yeah, but Mario sounds better than Sonic than having to say Sonic the Hedgehog coins. So, it's quicker.
But
And
it's fine.
that's really all people care about. But you're absolutely right. It is wrong. Album of the Year nominees were Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice. They're on there as both. That's interesting. Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Leon Thomas, and Tyler the Creator, and Bad Bunny won Album of the Year. Which I kind
Okay.
of figured he was going to win. He's about to do the Super Bowl.
Oh, you think those two are tied together?
I do.
Okay. I ain't even gonna argue with you.
Especially because he couldn't perform. So I'm not saying he doesn't deserve Album of the Year. But I'm saying there are things that happen in the background that... Because there's always like a thing about the person who's performing at the Super Bowl, they cannot perform at the Grammys. I think there's like a period of time where they're not allowed to perform like a big performance anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know all the rules and facts, so please put it in our comments. But yeah, so it's almost like, okay, well, we can't invite you to perform, but we're gonna and they kind of put people on this. I don't know. It's kind of like when you talk about the 360 deals,
Okay.
and it's like this all-inclusive thing that starts to happen where this
It's interesting
person
you
is
say that
like
because I remember.
everywhere.
It's interesting you say that because I remember the opposite being said when The Weeknd was doing the Super Bowl. There was a big stink about him and the Grammys. The Grammys wanted him to perform and break the rule, and he was like, "Nah."
Couldn't.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to.
But hey, your theory is your theory. I ain't gonna argue with you on that one. That's interesting theory.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of it, right? But there's usually a conversation about the person who's performing at the Super Bowl versus performing at the Grammys. So, and maybe it doesn't always happen because in the past there have been artists who didn't necessarily have an album out right now. But I think when they do, it matters. I don't know.
Okay.
And it may just be the language in their contracts. It may just be something simple like that. I don't know. Anyway, Song of the Year. We got Abracadabra, Anxiety, APT, Apartment, DTMF. There's a lot of acronyms. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, Luther, Manchild, and Wildflower. Wildflower One. That's a Billie Eilish song.
Okay.
Best New Artist went to Olivia Dean, who also performed. She did
I hear
great.
she's great.
She's wonderful.
Okay.
You gotta
I
listen.
haven't took the time to dive into her music yet, but I hear great things about her.
Oh no, I think you would love Olivia Dean. I think you would love her.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I'll
she's
definitely
great.
check her out.
She's great. She's if you've been on TikTok at all this year or the past year, you probably have heard her voice already. But no, she's great. Like all of it, all her music is just great. She's very calming too, like very soothing, just and upbeat and bubbly and fun at the same time. Yeah, listen, you should
That's
listen.
interesting.
Yeah, I think once you listen to it, you'll get what I mean. But yeah. Okay, producer of the year, Dan Arbach, Circuit, Dijon, Blake Mills, Soundwave, and Circuit won. Circuit produced Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, AEOMG by Coco Jones, Apartment. Is it Apartment? Am I saying that right? It says APT. I don't even. I remember we listened to this song, but I don't remember what to call it. So I'm just gonna say APT, Rose and Bruno Mars, Big Sleep, The Weeknd, Disease, Lady Gaga, It Girl, Jade, a lot more Ed Sheeran, Mayhem, Lady Gaga, Red Terror, The Weeknd. So Circuit is a big producer. Songwriter of the Year, non-classical, Amy Allen, Edgar Barrera, Jesse Joe Dillon, Tobias Jesso Jr., Laura Veltz, and the winner is Amy Allen. She wrote APT, Bad as
Mm.
the Rest, Jesse Murph, Hail Mary, Shabuzi, Handlebars Jenny, featuring Dua Lipa, Just Keep Watching, Tate McRae, Lost in Translation, Corinne Leon and Casey Musgraves, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter, Tears, Sabrina Carpenter, Y. John Bellion, featuring Luke Combs.
She wrote all of those.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that they list out the songs too. I think that's really cool. So you can actually see, okay, so I don't know you, but I know you. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's fly. I like that.
Yeah. Category 7 is Field 1 is pop, dance, and electronic.
No, you
Best
can
pop
skip.
solo. You can skip it?
Yeah, there's none of us in there. It's pop.
Okay. Skipping
I
that.
mean,
Oh,
unless I'm wrong.
well, that one I'll skip. I mean, we know these most of these people for best pop solo performance. It's
So go ahead.
Daisy's Justin Bieber, Manchild Sabrina Carpenter, Disease Lady Gaga, The Subway Chappell Roan, Messy Lola Young, and Lola Young is the winner. Best pop duo slash group performance, Defying Gravity. I mean, you know what that is.
Best pop group.
Pop duo or group performance. But
Oh,
Defying
so
Gravity was nominated and actually
oh, that's
won.
the Wicked song.
Yeah, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, Gabriella Katsai, APT Rose and Bruno Mars, and 30 for 30, SZA featuring Kendrick Lamar. So Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande won that. Excuse me,
At least
best
they
pop
won something.
vocal album. What'd you say?
At least they won something.
Yeah, yeah. Best pop vocal album, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, and Teddy Swims. Lady Gaga won for Mayhem.
That's expected.
Yeah, we can skip this one. Um, we can do this one. Best dance pop recording, Blue as Flame, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga, Midnight Sun, Zara Larson, Just Keep Watching, Tate McRae, and Illegal Pink Pantherist, Lady Gaga. Abracadabra won.
I expect nothing less.
She also won, her Abracadabra also won Best Remixed Recording. I'm not going to read all of the nominees for that. You want to hear Rock?
No.
Okay. No metal. No. No. Don't know those people either. Okay. All right. Field 3 R&B rap and spoken word poetry. Best R&B performance: Yukon by Justin Bieber, It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, Folded, Kehlani, Mutt, live from NPR's desk, Leon Thomas, Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker. Kehlani won that. Best
Nice.
traditional R&B performance: Here We Are, Duran Bernard, Uptown, Layla Hathaway, Love You Too, Let Us See, Crybaby, SZA, Vibes Don't Lie, Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas won. You don't know that song?
No.
I actually think I like Vibes Don't Lie better than I like Mutt. Maybe because Mutt just got played out. I don't know. Best R&B song: Folded, Heart of a Woman, It Depends, Overqualified, Yes It Is. And
Wait, what
Folded.
category is this?
Best R&B song.
Okay.
Folded won.
Okay.
Best progressive R&B album: Bloom by Duran Bernard, Adjust Brightness, Bilal, Love on Digital, Destin Conrad, Access All Areas, Flow, Come As You Are, Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon. Duran Bernard won. Best
Mm.
R&B album: Beloved, Giveon, Why Not More, Coco Jones, The Crown, Let Us See, Escape Room, Tiana Taylor, Mutt, Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas won.
I mean, that's a tough category, but I feel like that was the one he was going to win.
Yeah. Best rap performance: Outside, Cardi B, Chains and Whips, Clips, Pusha T and Malice featuring Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams, Anxiety, Doechii, TV Off, Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty Gunplay, Darling I, Tyler the Creator featuring Tizo Touchdown. Chains and Whips won.
Okay, Pharrell and the clips.
And they did perform.
My
They
voice is
did.
shitty today.
Yeah, it's a little shaky,
I
but
need
it's
some, I
okay.
need some tea with honey for this motherfucker.
Exactly. But we gonna get through. It's okay.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that Pharrell and Pusha T and Malice, they did arrive in matching pink suits to
Oh,
the Grammys. Okay, they also performed. We should talk about that. Let's jump in for a second and just, what did you think of the performance? I know
cool. It
you saw the clip.
was cool. It looked great. It
Yeah,
looked
it did.
great. They had they had the tuxedos on, and they was looking good, and they sounded good. They had the chorus back there, and they sounded good. It looked good. I liked it. I don't know if that's the song I would have performed though.
Yeah, I thought
That
it was
caught
an
me off
interesting
guard.
choice. What'd you say?
Yeah, I said that caught me off guard. The song
Hmm.
selection.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting choice. It's not a bad song or anything like that, but I thought it was an interesting choice. I thought that it kind of, I don't know, put
It
Pharrell
highlighted Pharrell.
to for the front, and I didn't love that.
Well, probably because they wanted Pharrell to perform.
I know, I get it,
And Pharrell wrote for his guys and was
of
like, no, the
course.
clips they perform.
Yeah, I, to me that was clear. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so I didn't love that, but it's fine. It was good. It wasn't bad. I don't have any complaints about it. I just noticed that and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I get it." I mean, as soon as the
That
choir.
stood out to me immediately because I'm like, what song is this? And then as I
Yeah.
started hearing the hook, I'm like, oh, okay. So they probably wanted Pharrell to perform.
Yeah.
Because knowing that Clips album, that's not the song that would be performed.
I would have
It's
even
not
loved to
even top
see
three that would be performed.
I would have loved to see them perform Birds Don't Sing.
Right.
I know that's a song that they don't necessarily love to perform, but I would have preferred. I think that would have been incredible, you know?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Best melodic rap performance: Proud of Me, Friday featuring Meek Mill, Wholeheartedly, JID featuring Ty Dolla Sign and Black, Luther, Kendrick Lamar with SZA, Weemaj, Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon featuring Rhapsody, Somebody Loves Me, Party Next Door, and Drake. Luther won. Best
Okay.
rap song,
That's a tough.
Anxiety.
That's a tough category for them to win. I'm shocked they won that.
Yeah. I'm not shocked that they won. I mean,
Okay.
people are kind of off Drake right now, and Drake doesn't like the Grammys, so there's no incentive for the Grammys to reward him.
I didn't mention Drake. I said it's a tough category.
No, I'm just telling you why I think they won.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because yeah. So,
Because you could argue that Drake was Drake. You could argue that that's not a melodic rap song. Kendrick is not doing the auto tune singer rapper thing on that song. So I guess they're saying because SZA is singing, it's a melodic rap song. But that
but does
category,
but doesn't he? Kendrick does.
okay.
I mean, he may not do a whole lot of it, but he does it in
All
this
right.
particular song. I mean,
I'm saying that because the rest of the people in that category are doing it throughout the song, probably.
yeah, that I don't know, but
It's all good.
best rap song, Anxiety, The Birds Don't Sing, Sticky, TGIF, TV Off one. I feel
So
like that
Kendrick
was a
had
lot
two
of people.
songs in that category? Or I'm
Yes.
bugging. Okay.
No, no, no.
Oh, yeah, so I'm bugging. All right.
Just TV Off.
Okay.
The other songs were by Glorilla, Tyler the Creator featuring Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. Also, Lil Wayne almost got a little something. Clips and Dochi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm bugging.
Best rap
Okay.
album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Glorious, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, Chromacopia. GNX won.
Mm. Not what I wanted to win there.
Would you want to win?
But
Yeah, same. We can skip that. We can skip these. Best traditional pop vocal album, Winter Songs, Layla Bialy, The Gift of Love, Jennifer Hudson, Who Believes in Angels, Elton John and Brandy Carlisle, Harlequin, Lady Gaga, A Matter of Time, Laufey, The Secret Life of Partners, Volume 2, Barbara Streisand, and A Matter of Time by Laufey won.
okay.
Didn't
I'm
you
not, I'm not familiar.
didn't you do a song by Laufey on Tune Together?
I will have to look. It's been so long since we recorded over there. I'm not sure. It's
Okay.
possible though.
Because that name stands out to me for some reason.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
it's one of the songs that M played for me.
that's what I was thinking.
It's
I'm gonna
possible.
skip country and musical theater and all of that. We might be
I
at
mean, it
the
sounds
end
like
of
we're
it.
done.
Yeah, I think that was the end of it for the ones that we would be interested in. Um, oh, this one's interesting. Best gospel album: Sunny Days, Yolanda Adams, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Live, Breathe, Fight, Tamala Mann, Only on the Road Live, Ty Tribbett, Heart of Mine, Daryl Walls, and PJ Morton. Heart of Mine won.
Mm. So PJ Morton won a Grammy.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
I like PJ Morton, but I don't know if I know that album. I gotta go look at
yeah. I'm not familiar either, but
it.
I do like PJ Morton very much.
Yeah, I gotta
Um,
see. Do I know that album or not? It's not ringing a bell at the moment.
mhm.
I might have missed that release.
Bad Bunny won for best. I'm gonna mess this up because I'm on camera, but best musica. I don't know. It's in Spanish, but Bad Bunny won for his album. So I don't want to mess up the category. Y'all can go look it up. I just wanted to point out that he won.
Okay.
So he was stacking a few awards. himself.
It's also expected.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yo. My voice is terrible today.
You okay? You need to go get some water?
No, we wrapping up. It's fine. They just
Um,
got shitty voice JD today. That's all. You know.
yeah. All right. Well, I think there's more categories, but there's so many categories that we I think we hit all of the categories that we'd want to discuss, or that we have skin in the game. So, any thoughts?
Kendrick
Anything you
just
want?
opened his mouth. Somebody go get a Grammy right now.
Oh, I know. I know that didn't. Yeah, that didn't age well.
Oh, I think it aged great. That's my point.
Well, sure. I just mean
Because that came out, and the last two Grammys since then, he's cleaned up.
he has, but aged well for who?
I think it's showing his point was proven.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. One thing that we can say and have said is that all of that stuff happened, and Kendrick Lamar, had an opportunity to capitalize on the moment, and I think that he rose to the occasion.
Yep.
Meaning, he had a successful tour, he released a successful album, he's
Yep.
winning all these awards. It's well deserved. So when I say it, I don't mean, you know, take the opportunity that you don't deserve. I don't that's not at all. I hope it doesn't come across that way, but I just mean,
Oh,
there are things that happen in life where, like, not even that you're thrown a bone, but it's just certain moments can define what happens next or what the future will look like.
yeah.
And I feel like that's what this did. This just kind of catapulted him into an atmosphere even beyond where he was.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we said it when it was happening that he was putting on a master class on how to take advantage of the momentum and push forward. Yeah.
yeah. So he's
But it
taking
doesn't
advantage of
change
it
what
in every
Drake
way.
said, right? Drake is
No, it
insinuating
doesn't.
that whatever Kendrick does, the Grammy. If Kendrick do anything, the Grammys are going to reward him.
Right. But I guess the reason why I said it didn't age well is because I feel like it was coming from a, I don't know, like a sarcastic, like, you didn't really earn this kind of place. I don't I guess I didn't take it as a positive thing. So
There
to
are
me,
artists who. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
from Drake's perspective, not from Kendrick's perspective, but from Drake's perspective, the joke, what he thought he was doing, it didn't, it landed, sure, but I think he thought he was making fun of Kendrick. I don't think he thought that it was going to turn into this.
I think he hit it on the money. There are artists who are Grammy favorites, Grammy darlings. Doechii is one of them. Kendrick is one of them.
That's true. I mean,
I'm
you
very
wouldn't.
shocked that Doechii didn't win anything this year because Doechii is a Grammy darling. She cleaned up last year.
Well,
There are
that's
certain
probably
artists who are
right.
like that. I mean, now I guess we could say Jay-Z was one of them too, right? Now that I know that Jay-Z was the highest hip hop Grammy winner prior to this, I guess you could say Jay-Z was one of them too, right? So that is a thing that exists. There are people who are favored by these award shows, these academies or whatever you want to call them, these companies, these collectives is probably a better way to say it, right? And so there are people, you see it in the Oscars, you see it in all of them, the Golden Globes, all of these awards have favorites. Kendrick is a favorite of the Grammys. And so I think Drake knew that and pointed it out because there are some Grammys that Drake knows Kendrick has won that a lot of people would say he probably didn't deserve. So I think it aged well. I think he was correct.
Yeah, I guess my point is that I feel like it is well deserved. He whatever you want to say, whatever he wants to say about, and I think it's the feedback from my phone, but whatever you want to say about what happened in the past, we don't have to speak on that of anything before this happened, but Did he, I mean, did he go out and sell out arenas? Did he not put out an album that people loved? Did he not have a bunch of singles that people loved? Like he did all of that. Did he not perform at the Super Bowl? Like there's a whole bunch of there's receipts. That's all I'm saying. As
Drake
far
is referring to before the battle.
okay, no, I hear you.
The history of Drake is referring to the history of the Grammys and Kendrick,
Okay, yeah, I got you.
which continues to be the same moving forward. So I think it did age well.
Okay, fair
Now,
enough.
now you got me standing for Drake. This is crazy.
I do. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just kind of understood it in a like a flipped kind of way. Cuz I don't think
Oh,
cuz what I'm saying is Drake wasn't complimenting Kendrick.
right. He was
So look
dissing
how
the
well that
Grammys.
did. You were trying to play him and look at he got Grammys and more is what I'm saying. Jokes on Drake, not
I,
Kendrick.
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
I think exactly what he says is exactly what we've seen.
Do you not think that Kendrick earned the Grammys he won?
I think there are some categories where he probably shouldn't have won. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what
Well
happens
then,
every year.
I mean, listen, I have things to say about the Golden Globes later in the week.
I'm trying to find all of Kendrick's Grammy wins.
Okay.
That's not what I want. All right, we could do it another time. We don't need to waste time looking this up. Anyway,
Mhm.
that's it. That's what I think about the line. Overall, for the Grammys, it sounded like there were some upsets, but it sounded like there were some other ones that were well deserved. Um, Kendrick cleaning house is not a surprise to me. There are some categories where I wished he would not have won. I'm
Mhm.
happy the Clips got one Grammy, but I feel they
Yeah.
deserve more, to be honest. They did a lot of the work to get in the Grammys sites and then keep them there and stay on their good
Mhm.
side. Similar to what we've seen with other acts in the past where you do the work but you don't get the win. So I'm disappointed in that, but I'm happy they got at
Yeah.
least one.
Yeah. I agree. And you and I were talking off pod. I won't get into what songs we were talking about, but you and I were talking off pod about the fact that musically sometimes there is no contest.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is like this just sounds better. But that's when if you're paying attention to that, then you quickly realize that these award shows are really just popularity contests in a sense. Doesn't mean that super talented people are not nominated, because I think it's a bunch of super talented people that get nominated. Like
Yeah, but it's about
that's
who
why
the
they're there.
Grammys, but it's about who the Grammy board favors more than others a lot of times.
Right. It's not necessarily that musically, and maybe for some people voting it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure it depends too on what you do, how you're connected to it. Like let's say you're a composer and you're voting, you might be more inclined to listen to, wow, this like musically this one song sounds better than that other song. But those are not always the ones that win. So
Right.
yeah, because there were a couple categories where I was like, well, that song is just honestly not as good as, and I'm not, it doesn't have anything to do with having a preference or it's one of my faves or anything like that. It's just like, if you listen to enough music, if you know music well enough, you could listen to two songs and say, well, musically, like, inst- as you like to say, the instrumentation, the vocals, the drums, like you can listen and you can hear that this is just done better. This is just better. Like this just sounds sonically, this is better.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's not how these award shows go.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the drawback, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners,
especially Kaylani.
especially Kaylani. I'm so happy for her. I was really, really excited to see that she won. She looked great. Um, yeah, and the clips too. I mean, and Kendrick. And listen, I love them all. But really excited for the clips. I didn't even realize that Birds Don't Sing was nominated, so I'm actually excited that it at least was nominated. I think it's an incredible song.
Yeah,
Um, I wanted to see that on stage, but I understand.
we were robbed.
I feel like we were robbed, but at the same time, it's so personal to them that I totally understand if they just don't want to perform it.
That's not why they perform it everywhere.
No, I know they've been performing it. I'm just saying, because remember, Push had said, I don't remember what interview he did, but he was like, yeah, it's not easy to just go up there and perform this song. And
Yeah,
maybe
but
it's
that's not.
gotten better since then because the album's been out for a while. They've been performing, but man, I would have liked to hear that.
Gotcha.
That's what I was hoping to see when
I thought that was what they were
play.
performing. Either that or so be it. I didn't know it would be this song.
And then they had to. Oh, this was my one complaint. Okay, do we have time for me to give my one complaint
Yes.
about the Clips performance? So I had a problem with the fact that they chose a song that they had to change lyrics to the hook. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I get that they probably don't have a lot of songs where, the N word is said a lot, but I didn't like that. That it was changed to bitch. That was so weird to me. I both, I was watching it and going, what is he saying? Because I know this song, but I'm like, huh? So I had to actually go to Spotify and play the song, and then I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. These are not the words to the song.
They were not.
I didn't like that. Choose something else. But
Yeah.
again, I feel like that was meant for. I think that's what really solidified for me that this was like they wanted to get Pharrell on the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anywho,
All right,
that's my
ladies and
2 cents.
gentlemen. All right. This has been Weeknights. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.